Say we loud, we Gucci, you know.
I always feel like that intro is longer.
It gotta be longer, but I fake, yo, bro. I've been just rolling with the flow lately. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it honest with you. I've been rolling with the flow on that shit because it's. I don't know. Like when I tried to put it, it only let me put 13 seconds.
Oh, okay.
That's
So it's
fine.
like,
Nah,
yeah,
it's Gucci. I always feel like it's gonna be longer.
and
Like
then
I'll
it's
be
just
ready to
cut
talk
off out of
and then just
nowhere.
cut off. Yeah.
I mean, shit. Before we was talking, do y'all think silence is a form of communication or the absence of it?
I think it's a form of communication.
Like non-verbal cues type shit, some shit like that.
I feel like if somebody goes silent on you, you kind of it depends on the person, but sometimes when people go silent on you, they really stop caring about you. They don't stop caring about you, but they stop caring, and that tells you all you need to know sometimes. But I get people who be like, no, I want to talk it out, but sometimes people just need the silence. But yeah, if I just be like, okay, whatever, and I stop talking about it, that means I don't care, and that means probably means I'm like halfway out the door with the whole thing.
What about you, Kayla?
I don't know because when mm, I don't know because I feel like it could be both. Because if I'm not talking to you, that's because
It's the language.
I'm about to say something that you can't come back from,
She's
and
triggered.
I don't want to do that. But then if I'm also quiet, it's just because I really just don't have nothing to say at that point. It's not like intentional. It's just I just don't know what to say.
I got the
Yep.
answer. I got the answer, and we can move on. Of course,
Yeah.
it's a niggas. Deaf people gotta communicate, so of course, it's a
Nah, what? Wow.
Yo,
Yo, Mike the mentor just hit us. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings, Mike. We're on the chat.
much
Thank you,
love, Mike.
Mike.
Yeah, but on that note, welcome back to another episode of
He's
Outside the
crazy.
Box Podcast. Oh, shit. We got
Is it a
our
fact
regulars here today.
it
My
may be
boy
crazy.
Jelly J in the spot with us.
Is it a fact or not? Yes or no?
Hold on. You said what? Dead
Is
people
it a
gotta
fact?
communicate.
Yes or no?
My boy Jelly J in the spot with
Right.
us today.
Exactly. Same shit, different day.
You got the voice of reason in the cut with us.
Yeah, it was good. Got the words.
The one and only K with us today. Yo, bro, you never fail to amaze, bro. Dead people got it, bro. What?
You.
Yo,
This nigga got here said, "Duh,
dead
dead
people
people
gotta
got."
communicate out of pocket.
Oh my
It's
Out
the
of
god,
pocket.
truth.
No, I.
man.
Yeah.
It's
Out
the
of
truth.
pocket.
Dead people
jaw
got.
dropped. Like, did he just say that?
Yes, I did.
Oh my god.
How's
So,
everybody?
all right. To James' point, right? What he made about the silence is a form of communication, right? What is well, not even to James' point, but remember when Kayla sent? I guess did you send it in the chat, Kayla, about like what are like the 5 signs that you know someone is done with you?
Yeah.
Oh,
What,
silence is definitely one of them.
all right, so we'll go 3 just for time's sake. What is 3 signs you know someone's done with you? Like they not fucking with you at all.
Like not even arguing no more. Just
That's
saying
one.
okay to everything.
Give me
Like
your top 3. That's one.
um change in attitude,
Meaning.
like how you talk to me, like your tone of voice, just the way you say things to me, what you say. Like if I ask like, oh, like you gonna get off the game, like no, why the fuck? Like if you sit there and just like say that, it's like damn, I'm just asking if you gonna get off the game. I just want to talk to you. I want to check in with you. Was good with you. um and then how long it takes to contact me, text me back, or call me. Like if you could go
That's a good
a
one.
full, huh?
No, so that's a good one. That's a good one.
Like if you like, I understand everybody working all that, but you know, we're in a time now where 9 times out of 10, my phone is in my hand. whether it's on Instagram doing something or doing something of importance. Like it's always gonna be in my hand. So if you can't take at least 10 minutes, 15 minutes out your day to text me, you can go a full 8-hour shift and not text, call me, nothing. I know what's up. I already know what's up.
That's tough.
Jelly?
No, my fault. I was checking my ticket. What was the question?
What's like 3 signs that you know someone's done with you?
I don't. Silence is not one, because people could just be wanting to shut the fuck up sometimes. Don't got nothing to say.
If I tell you shut up, you think it's why I keep talking.
That video, that's a legendary video right there, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh my
That's
god.
the video you talking about?
Yeah, you didn't know that? You didn't know that was the video this whole time?
Yeah.
I didn't know because I'm just sitting there like Joe Budden. I'm like, okay. I was like, let me at least sit here and act as if I know what they're talking about on live. But then when they text it, and be like, oh, that's what y'all was talking about.
Nah, yeah.
I
Tell you shut up. He said that you were
I
mad.
think it's smart to keep talking.
Yeah.
You think it's smart to keep talking? Like, damn. Somebody said that to me in my face.
Yeah, you're right, Mike. Mike said all silence isn't the same. He said no communication, a distance in body language, and failure to follow through on any previous promises.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with OG.
All three?
Wait, what was the second one?
Distance in body language.
What that mean? Like change your body language?
Yeah, like your shit just all off. Like soon as shorty come around, it's like cold shoulder. Yeah, what about you, Voice of Reason?
Yeah, I agree with OG. I would say all silence is different. Like silence is different for one, but like silence to me does kind of mean like you're done. It depends on the kind of silence. If it's a silence of like, oh, we just not like I need space, that's one thing. But if you just like Kay said, like you stop talking to me for hours, like you just start moving weird, like I'm trying to talk to you and you're not really saying anything back. I'm like, yeah, silence is that's a big silence, and you kind of done with me. I could tell. 2 is just if my presence or the presence annoys you. Like, you ever been with somebody that you just annoyed by, like for no reason, they ain't do nothing to you, but you just annoyed by their presence. Yeah, they're also done with you, and y'all could have been mad cool, but now you coming around, everything is like off because they don't want to be around you. And then I'll say the last thing. I'm trying to make it general, not just relationships. So I would say like the last thing would just be like, well, for me, I'll say this for me. I always invite people to give them the option to say no. So if I don't invite you, this has nothing to do with your trip, by the way, Kay. If I don't invite you,
I was going
if I don't invite you and give you the option to say no, that means I really just don't want you around. I didn't even think about you. Not even thought.
My fault.
What about you? What's your 3?
Nah. Speaking of that trip, I just got a text back about that damn trip.
And I didn't get a text at all.
But say no more.
Listen, like I said, blame your cousins. It was probably gonna be a girls' trip anyway.
My 3, make it general. I'd say communication for sure. 1, if you can, like for me, take a quick minute out your day to hit me back. That's 1. I'd say we keeping it general, right? Not like relationship oriented shit like that.
Yeah, I'd say keep it general because you can be done with anybody.
Yeah. Okay. I say.
Somebody's dog going cool.
Yeah, that's my dog.
James, you got a pit bull.
He's not a pit bull.
Nah, damn, I might have to agree with OG too. That body language should mean a lot. I don't feel like the promises, because sometimes people I don't expect people to hold up to their promises. You promise me something in my face, I don't really like expect it. if you do, I fuck with it, but I don't really expect it. But my third, I'd probably say like, if you don't like, this could be me. If you don't hit me on the gram like a happy birthday, something or something.
Yo, I'm glad you said some shit.
I low key feel like you don't fuck with me like that. Like, you don't get a nigga back like that.
Okay, but did you
I
send
don't
that
agree with
person
that.
a happy birthday before
Yeah,
their birthday came
yeah,
out?
I'm with
yes,
James.
yes,
I'm with James. As a man, you should not be worried about wishing you happy birthday. Like,
nah, it's not even
we
on
still men.
No, it's not that, bro. It's more so on
That's
some.
insane.
It's more so on some like, if I told you happy birthday on your birthday, I'm fake. Like, I'm not thinking about it, but like, if you don't text me happy birthday, I look at it and be like, damn, like, well, I told you happy birthday. You don't really fuck with me like that. Now I wish you a bad birthday. I don't wish you no happy birthday. Fuck your birthday. Straight like that. That's how I look at it.
That's wild.
I just look at it as like, listen, respectfully, everybody wishing you happy birthday. I love you. You know I love you. I gotta wish you happy birthday. You know I love you, bro. Like, we cool. Like,
Yeah, but I feel like everybody be on the gram. You don't watch especially if you watch the story and then be like,
but see, that's assuming
But
people
what if
are
I
actually
like the
watching
story?
your story. I'm not watching it, but I'm just skipping through sometimes.
True. That could be true.
Nah. To that point, nigga, it's 70,000 happy birthday reposts.
No, it depends on the person. Not everybody has that many people wishing them happy birthday. Like,
True.
some people just have like 2 or 3. You feel me? Depending on how your IG is.
That algorithm mean a lot.
Yeah. And then what if I see it 22 hours later? I'm like, damn,
Say
I missed
happy
it.
belated.
Nah, yeah, that still count. Happy belated count. Like,
It's cool, Kobe. If you don't wish me happy birthday, I still love you. It's all right.
Okay, so we put this on our poll. Well, not our poll, but I threw this on Instagram account, and we got back some actual feedback. What are y'all starting to dislike more and more the older y'all get?
People.
That's crazy. That's what somebody said.
People.
Like, people. Because it's just like, I feel like once we all get out of like high school and we actually see like how shit is, and we all form our own mentalities on everything, and you just see how someone else's is, it's just like very unattractive. It's just like, ew, like I don't even fuck with you like that no more. Like I can't hang with you. We're not alike no more. Can't even be around you, because it's just like, why do you think this way? Because you think in your head like, okay, I'm thinking like this. You should think like this. But then when you realize, nah, not everyone's gonna think like you. That's when you can form your own, perspective on like, all right, I know who to fuck with and I who not to fuck with now.
I just got a simple answer. People just annoying. We old enough to know who your friends are. We got our friends. Obviously, we're gonna meet new people and all of that, but we got our main group of people. So family, close friends, associates, whatever. So, but we just need to talk to all these random people. There's no need.
To your point, Kayla, Mike, y'all can't see the comments on YouTube?
No.
They said when you said
if you go to comments, you can see it. Okay, like in the private chat to comments, you can see it.
It gotta be a way I can see it. He was like, just wait till you get older. You'll be shocked at what maturity will do to your likes and dislikes.
Facts.
Yeah. Facts.
James, what's your
I'm already at the point where I'm just like, I don't want to be around nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody. I just want to be by myself.
Oh nah, all right. That's a little former.
What are you talking about?
None. You want to be by yourself. That's
meaning like I feel like myself is my best company. Like, do I piss myself off sometimes? Yes, but it's just like, no,
you gotta do a little self empowerment, self healing, whatever it's called. I'm not trying to attack you. I'm just saying, like, when you by yourself, you got your me time.
Yeah.
Hey, don't. Yo, go ahead, James. Go ahead, James. What's your answer, bro? What are you starting to dislike more and more the older you get?
It's not really much people. I like people. I'm a people's person. I like people. I get along with mostly anybody and everybody. To an extent. I'm not friends with everybody. I just get along with everybody. But I just think for me it's group trips, like big groups. I think I'm getting more and more annoyed of. I used to want to do group things like all the time, like oh let's all do this, let's all do that. The older I get, the more I realize that people just like don't know how to. It's always certain people in the group who don't know how to do anything, and then you
But
got to do everything, and
so
that's
is it
annoying.
so is it the planning part or is it the group? Like when you get there, somebody always doing some
It's
crazy shit.
it's both, cause like, bro, it's like so you'll plan the whole thing, right? And then nobody else chipped in the plans, but everybody got an opinion once y'all doing the things that y'all want to do. Even though I asked you what y'all want to do, oh nah, it's whatever, it's cool. All right, now we doing it, and now everybody got an opinion. Oh, we could did this instead. We could did that instead. I'm like, yo, bro, well, you should have chipped in then. Like, I get mad annoyed now. Like before, I didn't get that annoyed, but as I get older, the more things I want to do, the more I realize, like, actually, I don't want a group of people to do it with because I hate opinions. I hate people who give opinions who don't contribute to anything. Like,
That's right now.
I don't even deal with that. Like, all right.
What you mean?
like Kobe, you already know how I am. Like, if my mom said on some shit, it don't even matter. Like say for example, what James just said, somebody Chip talking about, oh, we don't want to do this, da da da. I don't give a fuck. Shut up.
That's what I'm saying. It get annoying now. It's like, all right, bro, don't say
like,
nothing.
no, but I'm on the time. You either gonna pull up or you not. Either way,
straight like that.
Straight like that. Nah, that's why I'm mad too. But I'm just saying, I get annoyed now. Before I was cool. Before I was like, all right, what y'all want to do then? Now I'm like, well, then nigga, don't come. Like, I don't care no more. Like, you didn't contribute to nothing we tried to do. I planned this whole thing by myself.
I fuck with the group trips, but I just don't fuck with the group trips like with the blended friends. So like,
why not? That's how everybody.
You know, females can't mess with females. You know how that be.
No. It's
attitude.
not like
she gave you a look just, on the plane line. Like that. Why she looking at me?
But it's just the type
why she holding her
like,
back like that? No. Like what?
I just don't like the type that be like, if it's someone's birthday, they want to go and do their little side hustles, whatever, and it's like, yo, this is homegirl's birthday. Like, why y'all doing extra shit without her? And then I hate when it comes to birthday dinners, when it comes to splitting the bill, because everyone be like, no, I just got a water. I'm only paying for my water. So why you come if you was only gonna drink something you could get for $1 at the fucking deli? You could do that.
Nah, she just wanted to be a part of everything, though. She ain't want to ruin the vibe. She got her little water.
You ruined the vibe when you say you only got a water on the bill. Let's be
so fucking to that point, yes. If you there, you get your water, that's on you. Put up the bill, you still here type shit. Like, I'm not mad at that, but you can't be upset, though. Like, shorty got a water, like.
But if you're getting a water, don't come. You knew exactly where you knew we was going to the fucking steakhouse. And but you want to go and get a water at a steakhouse?
I agree she should still split the bill. I agree.
I agree 100% too.
But what the hell? She came because her friend invited her to her birthday. That don't mean she.
But you knew what you was there for.
Her friend's birthday. She was there to pull up for her friend, to celebrate her friend, which she did.
Then you should have pulled up, said happy birthday, and leave. Why would you still sit with us at the table?
See?
Why would you still sit with us at the table, knowing that niggas is getting lobsters, asparagus, a la carte mashed potatoes, and some wine, but you want to sit here and get some water?
I need K friends. K getting what?
Money, a la carte mashed potatoes.
Like, what?
Because they be selling it a la carte. Like, all right, boom, mashed potatoes here. You got to pay extra for the extra mashed potatoes. Fuck it.
So she said a la carte at first.
But I'm still don't understand.
Yeah, a la carte.
I don't know what that is.
That's separate, meaning like it's not combo. It's not together. It's separate.
Like, so it's a side.
No,
Yeah.
like you're paying full. Okay, whereas you would say it's a side, it's a full price. So let's say a side of mashed potatoes is $5. You're actually paying 10 for it there.
I wish the fuck I would pay $10 for some mashed potatoes.
They be some bomb
Well,
ass
I
mashed
mean,
potatoes, and they have
you
a big
probably
old
do
plate of it too.
when
Don't
you go to
knock it.
steak.
Yeah, real
Yeah.
talk. I'll
Hold
probably
on,
pay.
hold
Yo,
on,
JP
y'all.
is
Wait,
You look, Mike just said
pause.
mashed potatoes be at 7. Yeah, nah, I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah, pause real quick.
$17.
Kobe, I'm sorry. This just brought back some things. You tried medium
fuck.
well, bro. Well, how was it?
Yeah.
How
Oh,
was
you
it?
finally tried the medium well.
Facts.
How was it, bro?
Facts.
Yes.
It was alright. I can't cap. It was
Yeah, I
alright.
know you
Yeah.
wasn't.
Yes,
It
the
was alright.
Kobe.
It was definitely alright, but I was definitely, because you seen the flick, I was definitely a little shook. Like, I ordered that shit with like a question mark on my face. Like, I don't really know, bro. Like,
It was touching. You
Huh?
cut through that motherfucker.
nah, I can't front. It was Gucci. It was Gucci. I can't front.
Oh.
It was.
Yes.
Would you do it again?
I don't know.
You scary.
Oh my God.
That shit was a once in a lifetime thing. Nah,
Once in a
Once in a
lifetime.
I can't do
lifetime.
once in a lifetime.
Crazy.
I'm
Kobe.
dragging it. I'm dragging it. But nah, it was fire though. I ain't gonna say ain't cat. I ain't gonna cap.
See?
It was. I give credit when it's due. It was fire. It was fire. But to that question though, somebody answered. Well, two people answered. One person said, one thing that they're disliking more and more is people not saying how they really feel. Just speak up. We grown now. Don't hold back. And another person said they're disliking how everyone gives up so fast on everything from personal goals to relationships.
Read the first one over because I got something to say about the first one.
All right. So the first one was people not saying how they really feel. Just speak up. We grown now. Don't hold back.
Who said that? A male or a female?
Male.
Oh, okay. I agree with. I was about to say, but female say that.
Yo,
That's crazy.
I was about to say, like, no, I was about to say she capping because females can't even tell their own friends what it is. Like, if your friend getting a little too fat, they don't even tell their friend she getting a little too fat. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
That's
but a
not
male,
our place to say.
I was just using that as an example.
Oh.
Like, y'all don't tell friends anything that if the truth hurts to them, you're not gonna say it to them. You just gonna keep it to yourself. Because it's going to hurt them or it's going to start an argument or it's going to do whatever. So that's why I say that. But a male, I do agree with him, though. Niggas just got to say what it is. Fuck up.
Yeah, I do agree with
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of like trying to spare people's feelings when it's like, this is the harsh truth. Real shit.
Who cares?
What you mean, who cares?
I'll say this, though.
I'm agreeing with what he's saying. Like, say what you say, because who cares how they feel? They gonna feel how they feel regardless.
Mike Comedy said your relationship with a person and the way you say things determines what you can say.
Yeah, no, I was gonna get to that because I was gonna say, like, I agree those two are annoying, but I will also say it also depends on the type of person that you are or the person that you're talking and dealing with. Because say it again, John.
Nah, go ahead.
Oh, I was saying, like, like the whole speak up. We grown now. A lot of people don't know how to like really communicate. Like, you tell somebody like in a healthy way. Like, you don't like, for Kelly example, saying the person is like getting fat or whatever, right? I feel like it depends on how you say it to a person because you got to know who the person is.
Okay, so
you can't just be like, "Yo, bro, you fat now." Like, you can't.
Nah,
you know, some people can't.
If that's your friend, like,
but you have to know the friend. You have to know the friend.
So what is a nice way to tell someone that?
Yo, bro, you want to go to the gym with me one day? Like, you gotta, like, some people you gotta hit at. Some people you can't be like too upfront with because some people don't take it well. Some people really take that in and back up away from you.
Look at the comments. That's because a lot of people ain't grown regardless of age.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. But you gotta know how to talk to people.
If you fat, bro. That's what it is.
Fat, like,
but you gotta learn how to tell people. You gotta depend on the person.
I'm not saying just say, yo, you fat, bro. Like, if that's my man, yo, Kobe, Shout out my man's Vic. What I tell Vic all the time.
But that's
my man's $100,000.
But that's what they saying as far as like difference in like your
Relationship.
relationship with a person.
Yeah.
Like that's what it gets.
Yo, if you need to hit the gym, you need to hit the gym.
That's
No fact,
that's
100%.
facts.
So,
But you gotta know how to talk to a person. Depending on the person, you gotta know how you can talk to a person. You can't say anything to a person because some people don't take it the right way, even if it comes from a place of love, right? Like I tell people how I feel all the time, but I tell people different ways on how because in a relationship.
You definitely want to tell niggas.
You did, Kobe. No, I'm definitely want to tell niggas how I feel, but depending on the relationship, I tell people in a different way because I know how they get. Some people take it as an attack. Like they said, they're not grown yet. They don't know how to really take what I said and not take it as an offense. So they'll take it as an attack or something. So one thing I had to really learn, I learned this in college because I was very direct in college. A lot of people feelings were hurt because of me, and I didn't know why. I was called mean. I'm like, I'm mean? I'm one of the nice people I know. But it was like, I was just super direct. I was just really direct. And I learned like, yo, some people don't know how to take that because either A, they was coddled their whole life, or two, they just, nobody ever tell them anything. So to hear it for the first time from somebody else, they probably barely know, but even if they do know me, they like, it still hurt. So you gotta just learn how to talk to people.
I agree. Yeah. All right. Yeah, because me.
Like,
I'm not even mean.
I'm not mean either. I feel you, bro.
Okay. But I get that too. And I don't feel like I'm mean. But when my friends will tell me the shit that I had said to them before, and they'll reiterate, I'd be like, damn, that did kind of sound mean. But I feel like it's the truth. It's my truth. It's how I felt when you did whatever you did. So, like, if one of my friends like, oh, like, I called you and, like, I tried to FaceTime you and it automatically, like, banged on me. I said, yeah, because I didn't feel like talking to you. And they're like, why? And I'm like, because I don't want to talk to you right now. So it's why am I saying because I don't want to talk to you right now, being mean? I don't want to talk. I don't have the capacity to talk.
I don't think it's what you said. I think it's how you said it.
I don't think how you said it.
How am I supposed to say that?
I'm saying from
like talking to you right now.
No, listen.
I agree with
you.
You
was good, Kay.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's nothing wrong with not wanting to talk. I'm saying it was just the way you just said. Outside looking in, I can see how she'd be like, "Damn, why the fuck you want to talk to me?" Instead of just being like, "I ain't feel like talking." Like,
but no, it's I didn't want to talk to you. Like, I don't want to talk to you. I can talk to somebody else. I just don't want to talk to you right now. Like, I just don't have the capacity. Like, if I know one of my friends is just the type to, like, they want to stay on the phone, especially if I'm chilling, I'm sleeping or whatever, like, I'm laying down just chilling, and you want to have a full-on conversation with me, for this, you could have texted me, so that way I could reply to whenever I want to reply. Now I'm on the phone with you. I already feel like I don't want to talk to you, but because you want to talk to me, I have to sit and sacrifice, me chilling to be on the phone with you, and I don't want to be on the phone.
You don't. That's why no, you don't. Don't do that. I was just saying, outside looking in, I can hear from the tone of voice of like, damn, I can see why they'd be like, that kind of hurt my feelings. Outside looking in.
But I don't know how to say it. Like I don't want to talk to you. Like I don't know how to say I don't want to talk to you.
Am I the only one that, like, when you get a text from when you get a text from people, like, you personally know that person, when they text you, you read it in their voice type shit?
Hell yeah.
Right. My fault. I thought that's probably
why
they
you gotta know for a certain amount of time in order to do that.
It'd be the funny messages, like, you can read
it. Like, I know she ain't just say that. Like, hold on, what? Like, she ain't mean it like that. And the second person said how everyone gives up so fast on everything from personal goals to relationships.
That's because everybody's obsessed with social media. That's the problem.
Yeah, social media tricked us in the.
Yeah, I think it's fast. Ain't nothing here is fast, bro. Ain't nothing in life fast.
Instant gratification. That's what
facts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what happens with the relationship part? I want to hear what y'all got to think about that.
I think it's the same. I'll go first. I think it's kind of the same thing with everybody. Well, some people, they want what they see on social media right away. Relationships take time to grow. And I also think people now, especially women now, not even especially women, I would say people now, don't put up with the bullshit they put
He
up
was
back
ready
in
to.
the
He was
80s and
ready to
90s.
crash.
Like, I don't think nobody puts up what they had to put up with the 80s and 90s. I think people now can be independent, can do their own thing. And I think we just live in a state of like, if you're not fitting into my world the way I want you to, I'm gonna dip on you. Like, it's so easy to leave now. There's nothing holding you back.
Facts.
Like, there's literally nothing holding you back. It's so easy to leave. I'm not agreeing with it, but I'm just saying I think that's what it is. Like, it's easy to leave now. So why would I
But
stay?
if it comes to like if you're not pouring into me how I'm pouring into you, you're just taking from me, then yeah, I'm gonna leave.
Which is
I'm gonna
fine.
leave.
Which is fine, but I'm saying back in the day, a lot of people stood around for a lot of things that, people not gonna stay around now. And I think that's just what it is. Like, people back then stayed through infidelity, abuse, all the type of BS that, we at today's generation is just not putting up with. Like, we just like, no, we're not putting up with that. Why would I sit here and deal with that?
Yeah,
Like,
from both parties, I agree. I think that's the real reason. Like, both parties is just not putting up
Mike
with
just
certain things. Like, a woman they don't got to put up with the stuff they had to put up with back in the day, so they gonna deal with. And a man don't gotta just like, if you not doing what one female not doing, the next one is. So like, it's kind of easy to go to the next one. Like,
you be ready to fess you up, boy. Like, look up.
I know.
I
think we gotta start following that 80-20 rule. You ever heard the 80-20 rule?
Yeah.
Nah, hit me.
So basically, the 80-20 rule basically means, like, if a person has, realistically, you'll probably never find a person who hits all your boxes, right?
Oh yeah.
So you find people, if you have 10, you find people that hit 8. And that 2 that that you think you really need, you probably really don't. Because what happens is when you go look for grass is greener on the other side, then they only have the 20 and not the 80.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think people just, the grass is greener. So yeah, my girl cook for me, she clean for me, she do all this stuff with me. But this girl like really pushes me. So now they go to the other side, and the girl's not doing nothing else that you really needed. So, or vice versa, right? Like the same thing. A man can have a good heart, good job, doing his thing, but the other man could buy everything for you, and that's what you go to.
We already had this one. The good guys.
Yeah, I just think it's different. I mean, it's more access. It's more access to different things.
Yo, so Mike commented, he said, "Yo, this topic makes me want to join too." I mean, yo, Mike, we could actually have you up here on the episode if you're willing. For me, could chop it up. He said people feel they have options, and with options, you don't have to stay around for foolishness. 100% agreed. Yeah.
It's too much access out here.
Why are you having options when you
think about it?
No, it's just in general. Like, everyone has the option. Not saying that you will take the options, but it's just there for you. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, like the
dating apps.
Yeah, dating apps.
Like, you got a bunch more things. Like, a woman would stay through, like you said, infidelity, abuse back in the day, and all that. Like, because they had to. They didn't have certain things. Like, so they had to do that. Men, like, they was marrying because they had to. Not had to, but like,
that was that was like the thing, the norm type shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, make a thing. None of that. It should still be there, but it's none of that. It's too much access out here for that to even be the case. Women got good jobs, voting, making all types of bread, so they're not dealing with infidelity, abuse, and all that. And then you won't, let's just say, for example, y'all gonna lie, but you won't bust it open. The next 3 will. So it's like, why am I? You know what I'm saying? But men is not dealing with the other part.
Nah, yeah, to that point, instant gratification, real shit. Niggas is not waiting 8 months, 9 months. Like,
and you feel like you got options because of social media. It's always a nigga DMing you, yo, you mad pretty, mamas, Like, it's always somebody out there DMing you, liking your picture. You know, so you feel like.
Yeah, but y'all feel like we have those options when we're just looking at it like.
No, I know you're looking at that, but
you're looking at it like
option.
that. Yeah, that option is always there.
But it's still an option.
You're looking at
it. May not seem like an option to y'all, but it is an option.
You saying it's not an option because you don't want the person. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, that person wants you. So if whenever you decide I'm bored and I want to do something, that person's an option. So you
Like you
feel like
always
there's
have a
always you
you always
always
have,
have an
women
option.
always have a plan B.
Yeah, like your grandma only had your grandpa, the other nigga down the block, son of at the grocery store, son
That she
fixed
saw
the car.
physically. Like she physically had
You
to
feel me?
see
He
them.
saw the son that fixed the car. The same thing with the man. He saw the same thing with the husband. Their grandma, the lady down the street, the next door neighbor. They only saw in the vicinity, in the community. Now we seen a shorty from Florida in 30 seconds.
Facts.
Like
There's
a
that
quick-
accessibility.
It's very accessible now. Yeah.
It's ghetto. That's what it is.
Speaking of
I
shit,
agree.
speaking of ghetto, Chick-fil-A. I mean, I said Chick-fil-A. Don Julio and Popeyes collab.
Racist,
Yeah.
a racist white
That's
person, bro. It's just
that's
happening
ghetto.
like
They doing something with that lemonade.
You think it's
a
a lemonade?
racist. No. I'm not. Let me not say racist, but
Yeah,
it is.
you about to go crazy.
But
Hey,
I was-
what we just talked about. What we just talked about. Be grown. Say what you got to say.
Facts. Don't hold back. Go ahead, gang.
Get racist, but like they just cap it because it has to be a white person ahead of this whole marketing scheme. It's smart though because we gonna be foolish.
I was about to say that. That's a hell of a business move.
Yeah, hell of a business move. And we gonna be foolish enough to partake in that shit.
100%.
But
Yes.
That's gonna be the drink of the summer. Everybody gonna be in Popeyes.
What in God's green earth could like possible y'all want to collab on? Besides
Them
the fact that,
lemonades.
hold on. Besides the fact that black people like chicken, which we do, but and
Popeyes specifically.
and I drink Don Julio now, so I can't even just say it's a black thing. Like I feel like it's
but it's such a mind. But Popeyes is always in either a hood or such in a minority kind of spot.
That's what
that
I'm
like
saying. They
when you put Don Julio, the Don, that's a very urban. I mean, it's everywhere, but that's very urban. So now it's really like, yeah, it's racist. Like you said.
Popeyes and alcohol is just like.
I don't feel like it's racist. I feel like it's just a hell of a business move.
No,
I don't
racist.
feel like
it's racist because a white man is probably behind it. That's why.
But that's your assumption.
It is. Yo, who made? All right, who owned Don Julio? Look it up. Tell me if it's Spanish. Cool. He get a pass.
I doubt it's a Spanish person. I highly doubt it.
What's exactly my point? I doubt it's a Spanish person. And who owned Popeyes? We've been assuming all this time a black person owned Popeyes.
The black lady, right? Or that they advertise.
Yeah, we assuming the auntie that be cooking the chicken owned Popeyes. It's probably a whole.
Don Julio is owned by the British-based multinational alcoholic beverage maker, Diageo.
All right, so look, his name is Enrique Moreno, Spanish nigga.
Nah, he's Spanish, Enrique.
So he's for us. I could jack him.
Who owned Popeyes?
I don't mean for us, but go ahead.
I don't mean for us. But,
yeah.
He's considered a minority.
Who owns Popeyes though?
That's a good one. Who owns Popeyes?
We've been assuming a black person owns Popeyes.
Right? I always assumed the lady on the commercial.
Alvin C. Copeland Sr. Who the fuck is this?
What's the race?
Alvin C. Copeland Sr.
That sounds white. Sounds about white.
What is his nationality?
I'm about to look that up. I just found the name.
People name Alvin, so I'm not.
You know they throw.
But Copeland.
Copeland.
Alvin Copeland.
With the last name Copeland too.
Nah, he's definitely a white guy.
Alvin Copeland like that.
Definitely a white guy. Definitely a white guy.
Exactly my point. Exactly.
He's a white guy.
Yeah, this shit is racist, bro. Like I said, it's stupid. It's not stupid because it's great business marketing.
Very smart.
Very smart. Summertime, they throw a little. Oh, it's probably the little Don lemonade. Probably be like for small. Probably be like.
But look, we think it's summertime, nigga. You think it's summertime? This is supposed to happen January 31st.
It's supposed to happen Friday, 29th.
Facts. Look, summertime. This is happening now.
Because they gotta test it out now. It's cold outside. What warms you up? Liquor.
Liquor.
Niggas always going to Popeyes late night.
And everybody go to Popeyes every day.
Wait, what is it though? Like, what is it though? Did they say what is it going?
Nah, I'm just assuming it would be a drink. They ain't about to make no fucking. If they make a Don Julio
chicken, that's crazy.
putting Don Julio in lemonade and Popeyes is serving alcohol. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that'd be.
Yeah, they probably getting their liquor license.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be. They're gonna be on some like them pouch drink shits, frozen drinks.
Yeah.
I mean that type of vibe.
They're gonna have it's gonna be a Boondocks episode. Like, you remember that episode where they was going for the chicken?
Super.
They gonna go dumb. Like,
Yeah,
there's gonna be savages in there. I already know.
I'm definitely ain't gonna front though. I'm gonna be one of them. I'm try it out.
That's a fact. I ain't gonna lie. I saw it. I text people. I said, "Yo, Friday we out." Feel
me? All right, so let's move on to the videos, y'all. All right, first video up today. We gonna go with this.
Let's get some coochie. First of all, it's your first night. I don't even know you like that.
You never on the first night ever?
No.
Ever?
No, never have. Don't ever have no intention on doing so. The reason why is I don't know nothing that's going on down there.
Second night?
No. Whole time you got a girlfriend.
Listen, for my exes, we fucked on the first night.
Thank you. That's a queen.
I'm not
I'm on her. I like her. I'm on you. Yeah. Excuse me.
That's a queen is great.
Nah, he did
That's
the
me.
Yeah, that's
the queen.
He said, "Yo, let me talk to the queen real quick."
He talked to the queen. So we're gonna generalize it, right? So do y'all think sex on the first night or first date, does that make you a hoe, or is it like?
Was they literally talking about first night? Like,
He said first date, second date, first night, second night. I consider that shit.
Yeah, your first link basically by y'all.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Is it okay?
Who, me?
What was what's your question to the like?
We could just like, is it okay? Does it make, like, what's your viewpoint on it really?
Does it make the woman a hoe?
Does it make the woman a hoe or something?
Not in my opinion. I don't think so.
He said,
Yeah.
Why? I've been in a relationship. Like, I have been in a relationship before. Like, in the past, like with I killed on. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm on camera, but I done had intercourse on the first link. It was fine. Like, that was my girlfriend for bare years after that. So it's like,
I don't feel like it makes them. Yeah, I don't feel like it makes women a hoe. I just feel like you grown. I mean, just don't be.
If I meet you on the first night, though, like,
yeah, because you gotta think about it.
If I meet you in the club and then you come home with me and I slay it, now I'm kind of looking at you sideways. Because that's not even a whole 24 hours. That's 3 hours, 22 minutes. Like,
nah, I just look at it as like, I wouldn't call the girl a hoe off that. I just feel like.
I said I'm looking at you sideways. I call her a hoe. I just said I'm looking at you sideways.
Nah, I wouldn't look at it. I don't know if I would look at it sideways. I would just look at it like, for me, I have the game that. I feel like if you got the game to talk the panties off, you good. Like, I don't really feel like.
Bro, you go to the club. Let's just say you go to the club. You got the section. It's 1:00. You tell the shorty to pull up at 1:22. You leave a spot at like
right
3.
after the club.
Coming home with you, it's 3:30. You about to slap it. Come on now, you're looking at it sideways.
No, definitely. I look at her like, damn, she really like.
All right. So what do you say?
Yeah, but I ain't gonna say she a hoe now. Like, I didn't
say that. I said you looking at her sideways.
All right. Yeah, I'll look at the circumstances in the scenario a little sideways. Like, hold on. But in the same respect, she moving like how I'm moving, so I can't really. You feel me?
You wife her.
I gotta get to know a little more first. I ain't gonna just wife off that first kid. Nah.
No, not off that.
Are you going to get to know her after that?
Yeah, that's what I did.
From Jelly's situation, from the club, I met you in the club. And now I take you home that night, and I kill that night. Well, not kill. Sorry, we from New York. I think that's why we say that.
Yeah,
you had sex that night. Are you gonna get to know her after? Like, is that really gonna be your forte, or you?
Is it 80? You said 80-20 rule.
Nah.
80-20 rule.
What's the 80 there? The 80s is sex. Crazy. Oh,
Kayla, what's your take on this?
Shorty is lying. That's all I know. Shorty is lying in that video.
Oh,
And
who, the one with the eyebrows?
yeah, the one with the eyebrows. Like,
Yo, bro. That was the first
she's a
thing I
liar.
noticed. I was like, God damn, her eyebrows so thick. What the
Bro,
fuck?
bro,
Like,
oh, that pencil.
She try out a new shape. She's definitely a liar. Am I gonna say all women do it? No, but a lot of us do. We're not gonna say we did it, but we have done it.
mm,
And the fact that she's trying
Thank
to
you
sit
for being
there,
true.
huh?
Thank you for being true, for saying that y'all not gonna admit y'all done it, but y'all done it.
Yes.
Thank you for being
We're not gonna sit there and just admit it just unprovoked. If we're asked, gun to the head, all right,
you
cool,
still
yeah,
gonna
I did
lie.
it first night, whatever.
mm.
But I just don't like the fact how she's trying to like shame other women for it, and then come to behold, your girlfriend in the corner did it with her exes and got in the relationships with them. Now she's trying to double back and say, "Oh no, I didn't say it was bad." The energy you gave off was like, "Yeah, that's bad to do. Don't fuck on the first link, bitch. Don't tell me what to do." Because 9 times out of 10, I plotted for this. The nigga going out with me is because I made him go out with me. That's why he cracked, because I wanted him to crack. He didn't sit there and try to convince me to do it. You can sit there and have all the smooth talk you want. In my head, I'm just like, I be like, sometimes I'm looking at niggas like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You're about to crack. Just relax. Chill a little bit. Let it marinate a little bit. Relax. So we're prepared for it.
yeah,
In
you know,
case it
So,
happens.
to that point, right? I got a question. Do you feel like most women, because you can speak from this standpoint, do you feel like it's exactly related to what you said? Like, do you feel like most women like make that decision, like, all right, he about to crack, or is it like this nigga he took my panties off, he got it?
Nah, it's a total.
First of all, I'm not gonna sit there and waste no good lingerie in front. Like, no, nigga, I planned this. You knew this was happening.
Okay.
You sitting there and it's like, smooth
Okay.
or whatever, niggas. Because I plotted on you. This is for me. I'll let you think it's for you, but it's for me. You're
Okay.
welcome. Thank you. That's it.
yeah,
I'm
I
a
agree with
liar.
that. I feel like a lot of women already know they're gonna let the dude crack.
Mm.
It has really. I mean, I'm not saying it has nothing to do with the talk, because you got to keep it there. But a lot of women come into the situation already knowing, like, yeah, I'm gonna let this nigga crack. I'm gonna let him crack.
Yeah.
And as long as he keep the conversation good and he don't do no weirdo, it's
Then he
gonna
go crack.
It's gonna happen the way he wanted to
Yeah.
happen. Well, the way I wanted, the way she
I
really
respect
wanted
that.
to happen.
Yeah, I think they just wanted to happen because it's like, yeah, like there's been times we wasn't even trying to kill some shit back in the day, and you just
And it just happened.
You just do it because you like she do it. You knew
and
she
she
was
hit you with like you chilling and you not doing nothing because you just not feeling. She hit you with the so what we doing? Like she came here for something. Like she knew what she wanted.
I don't know.
Exactly
I can't.
what
I don't sit there and say, like, I don't like say it. Like, I'll just look at you. Like, I'll give you a certain look.
Some would
And you
say.
Yeah, it's some type of cue where you can really
Some would
tell.
say.
But it's like,
yeah, some.
but I will say, I ain't gonna. A lot of niggas is not privy, I'll say, to those cues. Like a lot of niggas will miss those
y'all
cues.
dumb as
Keep it
hell.
100.
Well,
Nah,
Now
it's
y'all
not
well,
dumb.
let me
They
It's
don't.
not dumb.
Sorry.
Hold
It's
on.
just niggas don't be pay, like
I
niggas
said
don't really
them.
be.
Don't.
I'm
Sorry.
Huh?
Not mine. What the fuck? Tell us you want to give us some pussy. It's just simple.
Yeah, that too.
No.
But like niggas don't.
Like,
If we
We not
sit there
really
and do that,
looking
you
for
gonna look
that.
at us like we some
Especially
hoes.
we not really looking for those
We're gonna
cues too much.
accept-
Especially if
and hold it tight. What you mean?
So you telling me that I can hit a nigga up right now and be like, hey, I want some. Like,
And he's gonna come running.
He's
He's gonna come running. Full speed ahead. You want it
Yo,
now?
I don't think.
Hold on.
You
I'm pulling
understand.
up.
I don't think you understand. Like
he can.
the most simple, the simpler you keep it, the better.
He's running.
Like, cause the cues and shit. That's what I'm saying. Like those cues and shit, niggas will miss those cues on some just not even paying attention type shit. Like we on our phone thinking about our parlay hitting. She over there sending some wild cue, staring you down, hand twisting, all that other shit. But we like, fuck that. Like our parlay bugging right now. Like we just missing that cue off of just being a nigga.
Bullshit.
Nah, also let's keep it a buck. In this generation, you gotta keep it 100 about what you want, because you read the wrong cue, oh, it's you try to assault me, you try to rape. Anything could happen. I feel like women don't understand that sometimes. Like that happens. So
I
now
agree to a certain extent with that one.
nah.
If you
I'm
see
telling
those
you.
cues that women give, you know for a fact.
Yeah,
like,
some are very obvious cues. Like if she throwing it back on you in the bed while you're cuddling, she obviously won't. Like
no, not even that. I'm talking
just
about
saying.
just like nigga, you could be in a store shopping or some shit, and shorty is staring at you from across the fucking room. Like,
obviously she wants you to
God
talk to her.
Well,
But
that don't mean we gonna like we just looking at you like, damn, he look good. That don't mean like off rip, like I'm looking at him, I'm fucking him tonight. Like, no. It
I'm
just
not
means
saying
like
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like that's one of those cues where it's like, all right, there's a possibility there.
Listen, I went to college. I met a lot of women who were, let's just say
Promiscuous women.
I met promiscuous women. I met women who, let's say, were assaulted. You know, all that stuff. At the end of the day, I need verbal consent. I need
That's
you to tell me
most.
what's up, because at the end of the day, if you don't tell me what's up, I don't care how many cues you throw at me. If you want it, you better take off my pants. At that point, like cause like for real, like a lot of things I've met men who who thought the cue was there, right? Like, oh, she invited me to the crib at 12 o'clock in the morning. Oh, so what you thinking at 12 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
I'm pulling up to get some, right? So I get there. She in her like booty shorts. Oh, I know what time it is. Whole time she looking at you like, what's that video? I just wanted to cuddle. You want to cuddle at 3 o'clock in the morning, bro? Nah, bro. And then but that happens. But that happens. So now you read the wrong cue. Now you did something to her. And now she's looking at you like you're weirdo. Nah, miss. I need verbal consent at this point. You will not go there and tell anybody
to your point,
I did
though,
this.
and that like reading that wrong, yeah, but I'm blacking like, yo, you invited me over at 12 o'clock, you in booty shorts. Fuck you talking about you like, nah, I'm going home. Don't hit my line.
Which is fine.
You're
but
still
a lot
there.
of men don't try. A lot of men will try something anyway, and then she's gonna look at you like you're weird. Why would you even think that?
Yeah, it's still weird.
You did all these cues.
Yeah.
I thought the cue
Why
was
do y'all
there.
like to do that? Why do women like to put men through like a bunch of tests? Why?
Because we want to see first.
No, I'm just genuinely asking.
No. I'm gonna tell y'all. So again, when we meet a dude, see a dude, it's just we're already gonna have these things in our heads like, yeah, he look good. Let me see the type of responses he's gonna give me to these questions, and then I'm gonna see if I actually, want him to, And depending on that, again, like I don't know for anyone else, but I know for me, like based on your talk, you got to get me here first before you get there. So if you sound like a dumbass nigga, you're not getting in there at all. So we'll ask questions on that. But then we also want to see if you're the type of person to, like cuff us right after or just use us straight for that. So that's how we know. And that's how, because we want to protect ourselves, because again, like when we get into situations with certain dudes, we're automatically going to think, oh yeah, like I'm only having sex with this person, yeah, they're going to be mine. Whereas he's sitting there like, you was just a Saturday, I got to get back home to my Wednesday, so that's also where the disconnect lies. And then it also being like, we don't ask questions in time. We ask questions when it hits 3 months, like, so what are we? And then he's sitting there all confused, like, we are farmers.
Let me give you an insight. Asking that "what are we" shit. I think Jelly said it last episode. That is the worst possible shit y'all could do as women. Nah, I'm being
I know, but it's like, how are we supposed to ask that? How are we supposed to ask?
It's not even
okay. Where's this leading into?
Yo, how is it? Hold on, I got the answer for it. How is a nigga supposed to ask you that he wants some neck? Like, you supposed to just do it, right? Like, he not supposed to ask you. Like, you supposed to just do it, right? Like, exactly. So let it just happen. Shut up. Same
also, I think that's the worst question to
that's
ask.
you. That's you.
Yeah, that question comes.
I be hearing how.
No, but like, okay, but here's the thing though. A lot of us only deal with y'all because of the fact that we want something more. So we're automatically going off of the fact that, like, some of us, not to say that the rest don't have morals, but we've seen like through family, through movies, like, okay, this is how it goes. You're supposed to be cool with the guy, but once it gets to be 3 months, y'all had enough time to get to know each other. Ask him what's going on, or you should already know by 3 months what is going on with y'all, if it's gonna lead anywhere. If so again, we've all been taught that. But then there's others where they have did that, and that they scarred them. It's like, fuck it, the hoes get the good shit, so I'm gonna just go be a hoe. I'm gonna do whatever I want. I'm gonna fuck whoever I
No,
want, and that'll be that.
they just the hoes don't get the good shit. They just get to chill. They get the fun. They get the fun, man, because they don't ask questions. They just have fun. They're not so
But we
serious.
also want the fun.
So shut up and just.
Deli, I'm not that nigga on that podcast.
Hey, listen. If I tell you to shut up, you think it's wise to keep
No, fuck all y'all.
Wait, hold on. Let me get to that point real quick too. Like, also, I think the question is also bad, because that means that you kind of living in some delusional world most of the time. Not all the time. Most of the time, you live in some delusional world where you already picture the future with him and he's not picturing one with you. You're gonna know. I promise you. You're gonna know if a man wants to be with you or not. You're gonna know if he wants to take a step further with you. If you can't tell by whatever your time limit is, whatever thing is, if you can't tell for your own sake, if you have to ask that question, then you should just let it go.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No. Because okay, like I didn't have a time frame. Like once upon a time with this one motherfucker, I didn't have a time frame. Just randomly, like, we were having a conversation, and it was, I think we were watching some podcast, and we were sitting there talking about it. So that's when I had asked him, because of the fact that we were watching the podcast. I wasn't sitting there in my head and was just like, yeah, ask him, because I didn't have that feeling. I was just like, okay, we're chilling. This is that. Boom. He's just very consistent. I feel like women only ask that question when he's inconsistent. So I didn't have that question because of his consistency. I was only asking because of the podcast. And then he sat there and just said, yeah, it's definitely going somewhere. This, that, boom, boom. So like, he tried to sit there and give me that reassurance, but I didn't need it at that time because I wasn't looking for it. And then boom, he did yeah.
What did you say right before you said that? Women only ask that when there's inconsistency most of the time.
But
your situation is different.
But that's what I'm saying. So we'll never know when to ask and when not to.
Don't ask if there's inconsistency.
Because it was a question.
Because if it's inconsistency, he don't want you like that. He wants you around, but he don't want you. If it's inconsistency.
I just feel like if he not showing you, like if he not going that extra mile and show you type shit, because a nigga will go the extra mile for some shit.
No. Because you don't know your species that well. Because y'all will sit there in order to get what y'all want. Y'all put on whatever mask. And this is also where we fall behind too with that, because we'll sit there and tell you everything that we want without even realizing y'all just using that as not all y'all, but men in general. Because I was just like, y'all, I don't want to hear that. Certain men will sit there and use that information and be like, okay, yeah, she wants this, and this. So I'm gonna get whatever I want by doing this, and this. And I'm gonna do it for 2 months, or if that, maybe for 2 weeks. And then boom, I'm gonna go back chilling. Like, y'all work hard to get what y'all want, and then they work hard to get what they want, then they stop.
I wouldn't even call it working hard. It's just working smart, not harder. Working smarter.
Yeah, you already tell me what you want.
If somebody giving you all the answers,
yeah, but y'all are going out of your way to do that in order to get what y'all want, which is fucked up.
How? If we asking you questions and we just conversating, communicating, talking, texting, whatever you want to call it, and you just answering and you telling the nigga and you answering the question just through conversation, he just you giving him all the answers to what he need, and he just writing them down, taking notes. and just
Right, but y'all are
deliver
using that
that.
to your advantage to our disadvantage because we're thinking you're doing this and you're gonna keep doing it when you're only gonna do it up until we give it up. And then maybe a little after that so it don't seem like y'all only did it in order for us to give it up. But it really was. That was the game plan. Right or wrong.
But
No,
everything,
I
everything
agree, but
you
I
do it to
just,
give it for you to give it
I
up.
just
So
feel
it's
like
like,
once you ask that, what are we question? It kind of like it's like you just throw a stone at a glass house, like you just fuck the window up, like
Yeah, because
For
once you
a
ask what,
question,
no, it's that question because that question makes pressure come in. Now it feels like I have to do things because
yeah,
no.
nobody
You
wants to
don't
do
have to
something
and
they
be.
feel forced to do.
fact,
No, you don't have to be pressured for nothing. I just want to know what the fuck is going on because I just want to know, like, do I continue, like, doing what we doing, or do I act like I'm only exclusive to you, or can I do my own thing as well?
Well, ask those questions. Don't ask me what are we.
yeah,
Have a
But that's
conversation.
but
nah, I mean,
but that's
nah,
our way
don't
of
even.
saying it like that because we don't want to sit there and be like, yo, so I met this nigga in the grocery store the other day and he kind of cute.
I
He want to take me out
All
on a
right,
date.
now you
So
that's.
dragging it. Why you have to say all
I
that?
mean,
because that's
not
literally
even.
what happens sometimes. That's
But
what
it's
happens
like
sometimes.
then you. It should. I mean, shit. I feel like as a woman, like you shouldn't have to ask him if you messing with him. And you it don't gotta. Oh, you should just be like I said. You should be waiting. Don't ask it. But like you should be just dubbing other niggas in the first place. He shouldn't have to give you a certain answer for you to be for you to act like a lady. Like the fuck
No,
for
it
you to
has
be
not
for
act
you
like a
to
lady.
be a
Act like
woman.
was kind of crazy.
of course.
Act like it was kind of
I'm
Just
crazy.
just
listen,
saying for
but
you
you
to
know
be one
exactly what I'm
one nigga
saying. It's
to
like
be
if
having
I
a person.
understand that I have options around, and it's like I don't want to go towards those options yet because I'm still dealing with this person. But it's like the options is still like they not laying off of me. It's like, all right, do I just like go on a date with this nigga and just like figure it out? It's like, but I'm supposed to be dealing with this person. So it is like, it's like saying when you feel like you're with somebody and a nigga's asking you, are you single? How the fuck I'm gonna sit there and be like, I don't know.
You just answer how you answer, but you don't gotta.
You don't gotta
Wait, you
disclose what
threw
you're
me off
saying.
with that one. What you mean? Like if a
You don't
nigga
gotta
asks you,
indulge in. You don't gotta indulge
Because
in the number and
if
the Instagram.
if I'm dealing with somebody,
mm-hmm,
right, and it's a few months. It's not even the new stage. It's like, all right, we're consistent with each other. We've been around each other for this long amount of time. Boom.
mm-hmm,
Then you just have so in our mind we're thinking we're exclusively with this person even though they didn't ask us yet, but we just know for a fact this is the only person that I'm dealing with right now.
mm-hmm,
Then let's say someone is DMing me and at first I don't even respond to it.
mm-hmm,
Then it's like he's being persistent, so I'm just like, okay, fuck it, like let me entertain this conversation real quick so he'll just like let me see what he wants.
mm-hmm.
Then if it leads into a are you single type of thing, how do I respond to that? Because technically I am, but I'm exclusively seeing somebody.
You not even what you
So if
contradict
you're
yourself.
exclusively
You
seeing
texting
somebody,
this
you
other
wouldn't be
nigga.
single.
You texting this
No,
other
because in
nigga.
order to no, because dating and actually in a relationship is different. If I'm exclusively dating somebody, I'm just dating that person. I'm not dating anyone else. But if I'm in a
Yeah, not everybody's
relationship,
serial
that means that
daters.
he asks me to be his girlfriend.
You said what? What
I
you
was
say,
saying
James?
not. I was saying not everybody are serial daters. I don't know if y'all know. So basically, some people look at dating like I can date multiple people at one time. Some people look at dating as like, listen, if I'm dating seriously with intention, I can only date you right now because I need to focus and see if I really want you, or I need
I
to let
just feel
this
like it's
go.
all on your
It's
personal.
all on your point of view. Yeah. So
Yeah,
but I feel like this, Kate, based on what you're saying, I'm not disagreeing with you, by the way. I just want to put that out there
I,
before you get like, but what I'm saying is
I
like,
am.
what I'm saying is if you're already thinking about indulging in that conversation, then there's nothing for me and you to talk about. Cause why you like what Jelly said? Why are
James,
you
what's the
indulging
reason?
in that conversation anyway? Right? And me and you, no matter how you want to view how we dating, if you like me and you only want me, so you say, then another person DMing you consistently shouldn't even matter. Like
So okay, but then what are you doing? because we also want to know that as well.
We're not talking about
How are we
us right
sitting
now.
here
We're
being
talking about you.
no, but I'm also gonna
Keep
flip
the
it now. I'm
focus
gonna
on
flip it and
you.
reverse it, and I'm gonna ask the question.
Accountability.
So if we're sitting here being exclusive to y'all, are y'all sitting here being exclusive to us?
Yeah.
Most
That's the
likely, yeah.
conversation I
Kobe,
need
you
to
don't
have.
count.
Why Kobe don't count? Because he been in a
That's
relationship
what I
all his
want.
life.
Yeah, Kobe don't count. Kobe don't count.
Like what? Are you?
Kobe don't count.
Kobe
I'm
count.
not.
I'm gonna put it like this. You know, first, it's so crazy.
Yeah, like it's weird
I think
to like
y'all
explain.
think
Like,
we
I
don't
feel like
understand how
you
men
know.
think, and we're
I'm
men.
getting attacked. One
No,
person at
listen,
a time.
Kay. Listen, Kay. I think it like this. Like we said. Yeah, I know you said we don't know our own species, but we really do. We're telling you that a lot of men, when a man really wants to be with you, you're gonna know he wants to be with you. You're old enough now. You're not a kid no more. You're old enough now. You're gonna know if a man really wants to be with you if he's running game. Like
No, he won't.
yes,
No,
y'all are.
no.
I'm telling y'all.
I'm gonna tell
Those
you
who
why.
don't
Because I had a
know,
nigga sit in my
You're not
face,
a kid no
tell
more.
me that
Okay.
he loved
you're not
me,
a kid
and
no
was
more, bro.
already
You're gonna
plotting on being
know.
with me to break up with me 8
You're
a.m. on a
know.
Monday morning. Y'all
You're
niggas
gonna
is
know.
wild.
You're
You
gonna
said what?
know.
Repeat what you just said, Kate. I don't know.
I
What
said
on
I
there?
had a nigga tell me that he loves me, got me all these gifts. It's sitting in my room right now. I want to burn it at this point. To just break up with me 8 a.m. on a Monday morning. Like,
So he couldn't.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Wait, give some context. Was the text on a Saturday or Friday before the Monday?
no, we had gotten to, I can't believe I'm
That's why I'm confused.
revisiting
Like
this right
I'm
now.
saying.
Nah,
Oh,
don't go.
K,
Don't go. OD.
No, I'm
don't
okay.
go,
I'm using
K,
up.
don't go
I'm
You
into
don't
using
it,
gotta
up.
go
please.
OD
I'm using
into
up because I want
detail.
to actually want to know from y'all. Like, I really want to know.
You don't
So,
gotta go
all
OD
right,
into
boom.
detail. Just like
But I'm just
summarize
No,
it.
I could go into detail. He blocked. He's
Sure.
not gonna see this. So
He not blocked on this
he
though.
went.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, he is.
On
So
YouTube.
he not gonna see it. He not gonna know.
Can you
So
just tell him? I got one question before you get into the story.
mhm.
What's the time difference? Because you saying like, oh, he told me he loved me, he got me all the gifts, and then he broke up with me on a Monday morning, 8 a.m. Was
He
this
told
just through
me
the
he
whole
loved me.
relationship?
He told me he loved me 3 months into us being together. Then we got gifts because we spent Christmas together and Valentine's Day. So that's where the gifts are coming from. Like I have two from Valentine's
So a
Day.
nigga can't change his mind.
Huh?
A nigga can't change his mind. I'm just asking. Because like you
No,
tried to say
because
it.
no, because I'm gonna tell y'all
And then it
exactly
was a
how it
Monday, he
happened,
did it.
and no, because it makes no sense. Because how it happened, we don't even argue. That's the thing.
You changed your mind before, right? You changed your mind.
No, but here's the thing on why it happened. We got into it because of the fact that he went out for his friend's birthday party. They had a theme or whatever. He was in there texting me the whole night. He was like, "I'm gonna send you a picture of my outfit. I'm gonna FaceTime you before I leave. This and that." I didn't ask for none of that. I'm just sitting there like, okay. In my mind, I just know you're going out. You're gonna be with your friends. Have fun. I'm not gonna disturb you. I go to sleep. I told him, I'm like, if you need an Uber, you need me to call you one. I'm like, don't text me, call me because my ringer will be on. I might be asleep. So comes 6 o'clock in the morning. I see he texting me about something, like he just sent me a random text or whatever. And I didn't think nothing of it. Nothing of it. I go on Instagram and I see he's posting with his friends in a car like 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, okay, this nigga's lit right now. He probably not up. I'm probably gonna hear from him in the afternoon. All right, boom. The afternoon come. He's posting on Instagram. I don't hear nothing from him. So I'm like, I texted him. I was like, you awake? He was like, yeah. So I'm like, oh, okay. How was it? And he was like, it was cool. I got pictures, this and that. I said, okay, let me see the pictures. Once I texted him, send me the pictures, he did not text me for another 3 hours. And I'm like, the fuck is wrong with this nigga? Why you not texting me for 3 hours? Then I called him. I called him on FaceTime. He banged it on me. I said, okay. Then 2 seconds later, he sends a text like, oh, sorry, can't talk right now. But then calls me regular on the phone. So I'm like, why'd you dub my FaceTime call? And
Did
he
he
was
get
like,
back with his ex?
no.
Oh.
So Don't worry, that thought crossed my mind too. But I was like, nah, ain't no way he got back with her.
You
And
know
he
you
did.
try to figure the puzzle out before they finish. I was trying
Yeah,
Yes, but no, he didn't do that.
that's crazy because I thought the same shit.
So
Like,
You think the same
so
shit?
I'm like,
like
okay.
that.
So I'm like, okay. He was like, oh, I'm still at so and so crib, his friend crib. So I'm like, okay. And I hung up the phone. Then he didn't tell me he was home yet, nothing, just posting and blah blah blah. So I'm like, what is wrong with him? So I texted him, I was like, yo, you good? And then he just goes off on me. He's like, I was out all night last night and you didn't even text or call me the entire time. I'm like, nigga, you was at a party. I was asleep. I'm like, ain't no way. I told him, I was like, ain't no way you gonna sit here and try to pick a fight with me because I didn't fucking call or text you when you was out with your friends. When I told you if you needed an Uber or something, you could have fucking called me and I would have called you an Uber if that was the case. But he got mad at me because of the fact that I didn't text him when you were out partying. I'm like, I'm asking all my guy friends, I'm like, yo, am I bugging right now? And they're like, nah, Kay, like you let him have his
Yeah,
space.
he just changed his mind, needed a way out, so he just made up an excuse. That was the excuse.
Which is wild because there was literally no indication, no sign or nothing. We were fine. We've been around each other like every day, sleeping on the phone. So I'm just like, that shit just like came out of nowhere. So I'm sitting there, I was like, is it me? I'm like, did I do something? And I'm like, I didn't even do nothing. I'm like, if anything, this nigga got it made. The other niggas behind him should have had something to complain about because not for nothing, I would be nagging a nigga about certain shit. And it's like I changed all of that. And I did that for you to just sit here and just do what the rest of them did. I'm like, it got to be me. But then my friends are like, nah, Kay, it's not you. It's him. And
I don't think he changed his mind.
I don't get it.
I don't think he changed his mind. I think he did something and he didn't want to deal with what he did.
See? This is what I'm saying.
He did something and he knew it was bad and he didn't want to tell you what he did. So instead, I picked a fight and switched
But
the on you.
Indication of nothing he did though. So
no, I'm thinking maybe that night with his friends, he did something he wasn't supposed to do.
I'm saying she had no indication. She wasn't like thinking nothing up, wasn't thinking crazy or nothing.
But you know, so but like, you know when people have guilty conscience and they don't want to deal with the guilty conscience.
That nigga trifling, bro. You should have knew from when the nigga dubbed the FaceTime call, told you I can't talk, and called you regular. Something up.
But
something up.
Niggas don't hold on. But with that, as soon as that happened, you know, I still have a little bit of my craziness still left in me. So what I did was I know all of his friends' Instagram pages. And let me just tell y'all, men in general, y'all are dumbasses for leaving y'all page public. Friends of friends that have relationships, girls, y'all are dumb for having y'all pages public. I pulled out my fake account.
Wait, why?
We don't care that much. This is
that's what I be trying to explain. Like, we're not trying to hide nothing.
The ones that have something to hide, y'all are dumb.
Yeah,
and y'all have friends that also don't. Y'all are dumb.
They're not dumb. They just don't.
They are.
Yeah, that too.
Having fake pages and shit. We don't care.
We do. So what I did was I used my fake account and I watched his friend's story, and I've seen his friend's house before. So I'm like, okay. I was like, I know he wasn't talking to he's not around no other female. I'm like, cool. I'm like, so great. This nigga's not doing nothing crazy in person, but he probably was through the DMs because after me and him stopped talking, I got calls from all of my friends talking about, did you see what he posted? You see what he posted? I'm like, no. I'm like, I don't watch that nigga stories no more. And then they sat and told me that he posted a whole nother bitch eating sushi at the restaurant that I told him I wanted to go to.
But that's your friend. That's how long ago? Why your friends?
How long after y'all stopped talking?
No, because my friends had asked me, because the last time, like he tried to reach out to me, especially when he tried to get into my HBO Max. So I would tell them like, yo, like he did this and this and this. And one of my homeboys go to the gym with him.
Niggas is trifling. I said, nah, that nigga is
trifling. When they cut you off the subscriptions, fuck talking to them.
No. He got into my HBO. Yeah, like I changed my password and everything. I went into my email and it was like, oh, you created a new HBO Max profile. I said, no, the fuck I didn't. And then the profile said, unblock me on it.
Nigga, it's not funny, but it's not like niggas is trifling. Nigga done broke for her, went to the sushi spot she told him about, and then watched the HBO with Shorty on her account. Nah.
And here's my thing, like, and I said this to my friends, and because they asked me if I watched the story, and I'm like, I didn't watch it. I'm like, but thank you for telling me what he did on there, because if I would have watched it, not for nothing, I would have broke down in tears and just been like,
but Kay, no. Can you answer Jelly's question?
Like,
what question you had?
How long after y'all broke up or whatever did he take the other shorty to the sushi place?
Probably would have been like April, May, because this happened before my birthday, and I'm glad.
How many months?
Like a month.
April, May, February, like 1.5, 2, because we stopped, because we broke up like literally end of February.
How long was y'all going on?
She said 3 months.
5-6 months.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, who cares if you told him about that damn sushi place? Was he supposed to never go?
That wasn't the point. It was just the fact of like, damn. Because if you hear me out, think about it. Even Coley said it. This nigga is trifling as fuck. He still had me on social media. He still had me on social media. Then you're gonna post another bitch on your social media, then post me. You want me to see that. So in my head, I'm like, oh, this nigga wanted me to see that he took another bitch to the sushi spot that I told him about. Guess what? I'm not gonna see it. I'm just gonna block him. And then when he feels like he wants to see me in his views,
This is why you don't get in a relationship with people in 3-4 months. You don't know nobody in 3-4 months.
No, I knew him previously. And you know what? I feel like this is part of my karma. You know why? Because we were working together like 4 years before that at ShopRite. And then I was dealing with somebody and I found out he had a crush on me. And I was kind of like entertaining the conversation for like a day. And I blocked him that day. And I told the person I was dealing with, like, hey, I got to tell you about this, this, and this. And then when I told the person I was doing at that time, he ended up going to ShopRite to press him about me. And so I feel like that gave him more ammo to just do what he did to me.
So you had niggas fighting over you at your workplace.
Crazy work. Crazy work.
But here's the thing. He didn't find out about him. I told him about him, and I took it upon myself to just block him before he could even find him. So it's like I did everything he probably wanted to do.
Can I just give you the God honest truth? I'm gonna help you out.
What?
It's not his fault. It's not his fault. It's not the old nigga fault that he tried to press him. If you was just doing what a woman was supposed to do and just talk to one nigga at one time, nobody
Jelly. What? Jelly, over a day? I entertained the nigga for a day.
It don't matter. I want you. I'm with you. Why are you entertaining anybody?
Oh my God. Because of a conversation that I had for a day with the nigga, that I deserve all of that. I didn't fuck him.
No, we didn't say you deserved it.
Nothing.
No, whoa.
What we saying?
Nobody said you deserved it.
He need to press him or nothing. He didn't need to do
But Jelly is saying it's on me for all of that, and it's not, because I blocked him and everything before I even told the nigga I was dealing with.
Let's start with the root of the problem, though. If the nigga was entertaining you, I mean, not entertaining. He was texting you, doing all of that, and you found out he had a crush, and you just left it at you found out he had a crush, and didn't entertain, whether it was for a day, 30 days, an hour, 30 minutes. If you would have never entertained it, right, it would have been nothing to tell old boy, and he wouldn't have came to your workplace.
I get that. So, but at that time, I wasn't thinking about that.
Accountability, I know. I got you.
I took it already. Didn't you hear me just say that?
Yeah, I got you. Thank you. So what's the next part?
Jelly. Okay. The next.
Hey.
The next part after that, boom, he went to ShopRite and started pressing nigga. I ended up finding out from one of my boys. He was like, yo, you had so-and-so come in here and press boom, boom, boom. I'm like, no. I was like, I blocked him already.
Easy.
So then after all that happened, me and old boy still cool, but the the nigga from just recently, he was blocked for like 4 years. Just like, and I wasn't even still with the other one. So I'm like, I had this nigga blocked for no reason. So I unblocked him when I was on vacation with my sister, just like, and that's how it all started. But I'm just sitting
And
here
the
like,
plot
damn, like
thickens.
you want to get back at me for something that happened 4 years ago and I apologize for it. You waited 4 years to do that.
I don't think he plotted to
Yeah,
hurt
I
you,
don't think
Kay.
he
I
plotted.
think he did.
I don't think that was a plot to
Yeah, I
hurt
don't
you.
think it was.
I think
I
he.
think he
I'm pretty sure if he was plotting, he did something worse than that.
Yeah, I think
Huh?
he would. I think he would have did 10 times worse if he was plotting.
Yeah, I think he would have did something 10 times worse than just break up with you. Like if he was
He
plotting.
broke up with me because of the fact that I did not call him when he went to a party, and he did said breakup at 8 o'clock in the morning on a Monday.
Either way,
On a Monday.
still,
Cool.
he would
Yeah,
have
I'm gonna say
violated
so.
more.
That's the most violating that I could even think.
Think about this.
Because
Think about this. You talking about that? He could have just fucked you and just never talked to you again. He could have really did that. That's worse
Honestly.
than what you
see,
think.
but here's the thing: I probably wouldn't have cared. Because
Still though.
in the beginning, I was already plotting on that. So if I'm already thinking like in my head, like, yeah, I want to do this with this person, and I got to do that. If I don't get to do it again, I'm like, fuck it. At least I did it.
But I'm just saying he could have. But you gotta think about it. Like, I agree with Jelly. I think he could have did 10 times worse. I don't think he was
I don't
plotting.
count that as worse because I didn't catch.
I didn't say that was worse. I said he could have. He could have did 10 times worse. He could have did a lot of other things. He could honestly, what he could have did was have another shorty he was talking to while talking to you and have her come press you if he really wanted to get back. He did. There's so many other things he could have done. I don't think him breaking up with you on a Monday morning at 8 a.m. was the worst he could have possibly done.
Yeah, like
for me, that's the worst I've experienced. So.
I think,
no,
but I don't think it was a plot against you. I think literally he just had a guilty conscience because he was doing something he was supposed to be doing, and instead of telling you what he was doing, yeah, we would never know. But I'm just saying from my outside looking in, from what you're telling me, it sounds like basically he was doing some things he shouldn't have been doing with his boys. And instead of being honest with you, like, yo, I slept with such and such, or I had shorties in my room, whatever the case is, he flipped it on you and was like, you didn't call me or text me all night, so I'm done with you. I hate you.
Yeah,
and that's why he wrote you unblock me, because he didn't really mean that. He was just like, I don't want to deal with the hell I did wrong, so I'm flipping on her like she did something wrong. So, like, at the end of the day, say you did find out, right? Say you forgave him and you found out later on he was. That's how he would have flipped it back on you. Oh,
I wouldn't have forgave him.
I only talked to her because you didn't hit me up that whole night. Come on.
I wouldn't have forgave him. And I feel like in his heart, he knows I wouldn't have forgave him because if it's one thing that if I ever had all the niggas that I dealt with in a room, the two things that they'll all say is one, that I'm crazy, and two, I ain't going for none of that shit. That's the two things that they'll all agree on.
Huh? You might want to change a couple of things you're saying.
What? For the crazy?
Nah,
no.
the
fact that they know I'm right about something and I come at them a certain way. That's why. Because of my anger. Because when they do some dumb shit, I get angry. Because it's like, why the fuck you ain't just say that shit in the first place? That's why they'll all say,
you see how that switch is flipped? Like, why the fuck you do that?
Yes, because it's
no.
Because here's my thing. I'm probably one of the most understanding people on this earth. You don't want a relationship? Cool, fine, say that. Great. Because whoever else was waiting in line after you, I could give them a chance. Try, dating niggas both times. I can't do it. But
I want to relate back to the first question I had of saying why relationships end so early. Because you got options. Why people give up so early on relationships? Because you got options. Because if I don't
had options, that's why I didn't.
I'm just saying you have options. Everybody has
options. I don't.
Everybody got options. But we're gonna end it there on that note, y'all. Great combo today. Yeah. Say that again?
I had a question.
Yeah.
Okay. You think like let's go with the females you think they were like let's go with your friends or the females about their relationships a little bit. like you think the relationships last longer when they shut the fuck up or when they argue? Like which ones? Like do you feel like which one you feel like lasts longer? Like which one of those relationships you feel like lasts longer?
OD setup.
No, I'm just I'm generally asking. I want to hear from a female.
All right,
but I feel like even if you do like shut
no,
up.
just answer. Don't.
Feel like they relationships last longer when they shutting the fuck up or they not. Like it's a simple.
Not.
And they not.
Because if you communicate about that and then you get, even though if you get rowdy when you do communicate, at least both of y'all got to state what y'all had on y'all minds, and then after that y'all could choose to be like whatever, then we're done, or just like, all right, I understand, and then we can move forward. I honestly feel like arguments turn into that because people get passionate about what they're talking about because they feel as though they're getting attacked, or they just feel like they're trying to defend themselves. Basically be like, no, this wasn't like, you're trying to argue with me because you feel like I did something I didn't, and they're just trying to clear their name. I feel like that's why arguments really start, because people are passionate about what they're trying to say. I feel like we'll all do better if we all just listen to each other and take what we say and take it into account.
They still in relationships and shit?
Huh?
They still in relationships and shit?
Barely.
Oh
Barely.
Yeah, okay. That's the end of the Yo, my point. They the fuck?
Barely. They're holding on.
I know they are.
They're holding on.
I was just waiting for it. Ladies, shut the fuck up. Now we can get up out of here.
We gonna get up out of here, y'all.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Conversation. We're gonna see y'all next week, y'all.
Stop playing.